All right. Hold up. My balls are bigger than your motherfucking ego, so breathe slow as I inject them. You don't know, now I'm here to tell y'all. My rhyme flow is confused, it's hostile. This kid is minor, my crew is major, and it was biting my rhyme flow that major. Inhale the vapors of a hip-hop savior. This his music influence the kids' behavior. It's self-explanatory, I'm just telling these stories. Excuse me if my rhyme flow has been getting gory. I've been told that they don't know what category to place me for fear of the controversy. So many people curse me, they try to disperse me. I stand up and take the heat, yo, you cannot burn me. Fight fire with fire, you kids can't ignore me. So listen up, it's my time to tell a story.
Unforgettable, unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. We unforgettable, we unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. We unforgettable, we unforgettable.
Calcium sorbate, protein beds away, 3 fruit protein shakes. Early AM core trained, 7 chronic illnesses, carbohydrates, potato bake, ocodone, lorazepam, candy bars, methadone land, hail ahead anxiety, anger fed, fractured brain equals head, chronic pain every day, on my 3rd CD main, lean and mean, speed and power, Nizzle like the CN Tower. What's your excuse? You don't like money, you don't like to eat, lazy Fugazi, don't know how to muscle or hustle, or can't get unionized. You can't do nothing, can't get organized. You believe your own lies. Hypocrite talking shit, you'll meet your demise. Size you up, no matter how big, how corrupt. Bigger than me, I'll chop you down like a Roy tree. I'll come in mad heavy. Where you gonna find 10 Italian Marines in a hurry?
Unforgettable, unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. We unforgettable, we unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. Unforgettable, unforgettable. We unforgettable, we unforgettable.
Wisdom cipher, we lifted higher like a celestial body. Getting liver, they resting your body. You meeting the Messiah, lesson Bacardi. Then spitting the fire, lessons from Ronnie. Make you lethal like a sniper, no questions, I'm sorry. I'm the only survivor, cypher's vibrant. Recitals violent, cycle spiral from New York to Rikers Island. I predict your demise with pathetic words. Lesson herbs, the professor blessing lessons learned. At the end of the battle, I'm the victor. Victims quit after I'm jamming sticks up they sphincter. Call me mister. Lift wings off your figure, make you kiss the picture. I'm sick and pissed, it's a wicked mixture. Hit victims hard till you get the picture.
A little bit of something. I didn't even realize this just till today. I'm so fucking busy. I can't attention. Imagine being too busy you can't pay attention. Oh boy. Let's see. There it is. I did not even realize it. But I was thinking, yeah, it's legit. I'm pretty sure Let's see. Why ain't this fucking going up for me, man? Oh, here it is. It's spinning. Man, everything is fucking like slow motion today. Everybody's stuck in La La Land or something. Like, people don't know how to fucking drive. People don't know how to fucking act. People don't know how to stay in their fucking lane. I gotta admit, horrible picks, right? But check this out. What the fuck? Watch. I'll bring this up for you. Nice fucking people out there. Because the truth is, you guys really are the best. I got the best fucking people, I swear to God. People, you guys all show so much fucking. Look at that. That's the only one I had on that card because I took every underdog. But that was perfect pick. So you pick that and the odds it was at, you weren't losing the other 6, you would have been way up money still. Yeah, because I only pick underdogs. I'm not looking to fucking pick guaranteed winners. It's handicapping fights. It's trying to fucking get the most out of it, right? Like it's, putting up the least amount of money to make the most. That's what handicap is. It's like handicapping games, and shit like that. There's no cheating involved. Look at underdogs. And the thing with fucking MMA, it's like so unpredictable. You just never fucking know. Sean, it's always good to see you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. I do. I'm just happy you fucking you haven't lost it or anything. You don't. That's the main thing. What the fuck is that? Something's weird. What the fuck's that with this? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I guess Antonio. I just remembered. I'm like, fuck. We're doing boxing. I'm doing boxing at 9. He said he wanted to do it. Something. So obviously, he's more than welcome. He knows that. I'm just. I'm on the other side of the screen. When you produce this, you gotta. I could produce it, I guess, like fucking what's it called, like edited version, and pre-produce it and all that bullshit. But I like everything. Like sometimes, I think I've done it a few times. I forget. I'm not even sure, but most times it's live. I'm sorry, Antonio. I usually don't forget. Oh, because you were in LA last week, which doesn't matter, dude. I tell you that all the time, so it's all good. But sending, look at even my sending thing is fucking. All right, copy. Thank you. Okay. But I send Antonio the thing. So yeah, there you go. There's your fucking picture, people. Like, I mean, I should have just kept it fucking there. I'm always looking for an underdog that's gonna hit big. That's why I knew. Like people say they're fucking experts, fucking gurus. Okay, in boxing, I can give you almost a 80-90% chance to win. In elite boxing matches, I can tell you who's going to win. But here's the thing. The only thing is, sometimes the judges, right? Boxing's been known. If you've been watching boxing since the late 70s, I was born in 71, but late 70s, I was watching boxing. I just seen Marvelous Marvin Hagler, talk shit about fucking judging and shit like that. So, and I believed him. He said, I have to finish him with these, he was just being honest. We're going to go over we're gonna go over. What about these 64 type of, like the 64 draws or no contests? That what those they just go up as that's fine. I was just wondering. I got three third-degree black belt. I'm waiting for my next belt is like my next degree. I mean, I know guys that got coral belts. Like this next belt 5,302 points. It's like 16, 20,000 for the fifth degree. It's crazy. Then there's like 5 more belts after the black. But it takes you it took me a little under 2 years to get a belt. But look at that perfect fucking well, you guys can't see it, right? Look at that fucking perfect pick though. I was like, you know what? I think I took fucking Gaethje in the 4th. And I did. So you know what? I'm gonna use Topology anyways. Just go over the fights I'm covering, the boxing tonight, and Antonio's called me earlier and talked to him. So said he was gonna want to join. So we'll get him on here and we'll do boxing, but we'll just go over the UFC card for this weekend. Horiguchi versus Kape. I think that I remember Horiguchi. He was fighting Sergio Pettis in Bellator, and he was winning the whole fight. And the reason I remember it is because Horiguchi was like giving him a mixed martial arts lesson, and Sergio could fight, right? And his brother, his older brother. But and Sergio pulled off a spinning back fist with 5 seconds. And I remember my friend, still my friend, a dude I like a lot, right? Good dude. Ken Ryu, and you guys probably know him. People that are listening, if you don't, well, he's like a hardcore MMA. Now he's a court fisherman, but I know he still loves MMA. I think he had like a 12-fight parlay or something like that at 250 cash or something. He would have won like 50,000 or 25,000. I forget, something like that. It was a lot of money, and that was the last fight. If you would have hit that, 5 seconds left. Fuck, Sergio Perez pulls out a spinning back fist after getting beat the fuck down the whole fucking time. Horiguchi, I think he fought in Risen. He fought Kape in Risen and beat him. But they're totally 2 different fighters now. Both of them are better, you know. So see what the fuck happens. My people over at X, no, wow. Usually, my people at X, so fucking the Wild Wild West. Share this, people, if you can, please. Like, they always show their support regardless. Like 900 of them, and over 1,000, fucking, and 4,000, like certain times. Now I don't do one championship, like, because you know, YouTube that they're the ones that, gave me the strike. It's kind of fucked up because I never even talk shit about Chachi, nobody, you know what I mean? I always give the fighters, I always said, America, we got to get America watching this, Muay Thai. And yeah, it just goes to show you, man. It's like fucking, I do this for nothing. I don't even get paid to do this. I never got paid to do it. I've only been doing this for a couple years, 2-3 years, going on 3 years, I think, somewhere around there. That's it. But once I get what's it called, like which I will, because when I'm the content I'm about to stop out, I'm still gonna do the UFC every week, fucking what's it called? Yeah, the new content I'm gonna be putting out. It's gonna be pretty fucking educational for people, and like it's gonna be different. Like all these other like they call themselves nomads or expats or whatever the fuck. I don't know what that means. I guess it means, people who used to live in America, Canada, Europe, or something like that, I guess. But I'm just going to go travel. I want to start a few businesses in other countries because I want worldwide money. I don't want it just in America. I want it worldwide. I want to set this brand up worldwide. And not this. This is just a hobby to me. But like this takes up my time. Like I look forward to the fight, so I'd rather fucking sit here with real fight fans. And even if you're a casual, it doesn't fucking matter. You got to start somewhere. So yeah, I love to fucking watch the fights with the co-host I have right now, and I write this fucking along anyway, so it doesn't matter. I show up all the fucking time. I say I'm gonna show up, I show up. And if I can't, it's very rare that I can't. I think I've missed like 1 or 2 fucking weeks tops, and that's just because I produce it myself and everything. So it's not really hard for me to do a live stream. I just started getting into this technology super, seriously, about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, somewhere around there. I started like really trying to learn more and more and more. What the weird thing is I have a Windows laptop, right? And I have an iOS phone fucking since the beginning. And I got an iOS fucking iPad, and I just got like almost everything iOS. But the laptop I learned on is a Windows. It's like everything is like fucking harder to do. It's all good. I'm gonna grab a new 17 fucking iPad and iPhone, the new ones. I have to, because the places I'm going and the things I got going on, I need to be able to in constant contact with my people. You know what I mean? It has to be that way. But let me see. The fights are starting at 9 o'clock. Let me see. Let me make sure. I just want to make sure. I don't want to fucking. Moog, iconic Moog sound, convenience. Yeah, those are. I guess sent all these emails. I'm just looking at Tapology. That's how I go on the Tapology through my emails. I'm looking at my phone right now. I wish I had honestly, I really wish I had a fucking producer. For the other content I'm gonna be doing, I'm probably gonna have to pay for one, to be honest. But I could do it myself too. Like, it just keeps my mind occupied. It's good. It's good for me, my mindset, because if I don't keep my head on a swivel, then I'm thinking crazy, man. Like I really want to, I don't want to hurt women, children, or elderly people, right? I think there's a lot of fucking fresh pricks out there, and they all need to be humbled. Even older people. Some older people out there. I don't know who the fuck. I don't know how the fuck they would even last 30 seconds. Maybe they'll get lucky. Everyone has a fighter's chance. Everyone has a punches or a strikers or a whatever chance. LFA's on right now. My buddy Isha must be doing that. That's the City Light Project people. Kid is like passionate about fucking mixed martial arts. Knows the sport like the back of his hand. Loves hockey like I do. Loves all sports. But MMA and hockey is his favorite. Loves music like I do. I don't just like one music. I like different types of music. The third album will be coming out. I'll have enough beats for this album by the within like a month, a little less than a month. Then I'm gonna have the people spin on it that I want. I'm gonna just chase them. I might just do like I might just do like 16 bars on like I don't know, like maybe 4 times on the whole album. It'll be like 8 to 10 songs on the album. I'll probably do like, you know, probably half the album I'll do fucking, but I got the name of the songs. It's my album. I'm producing it. It's and just quadruple OG G Clef is Mr. G Clef is the music symbol, right? So I was thinking of a new name, you know what I mean? I never wanted Bobby Nizzle, you know what I mean? That was my producer. I just went with what, because he, you know, was producing and he could spit, he got and everything. I was just like, you know what? He's in movies and stuff, all that stuff, so he kind of knows this shit. I said, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go with it. And it was supposed to be quadruple stab wounds, QSW, you know, quadruple stab wounds. But I was thinking, I'm like, maybe Darth Maul or Sith Maul. I didn't want to use, you know, Darth Maul and they get fucking, you know, George Lucas on me, you know what I mean? Even though I like George Lucas, I love Star Wars. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to fucking copy. And then it was Grandizer and Guy King from way back in the day, Force 5, I think it was called, before school when I was a fucking going to elementary school. We used to watch, it used to be like a kind of like fucking the Autobots, fucking Transformers type fucking dude. But this was like anime before anime. Like, we were already watching cartoons, but they had, you know, science fiction fucking it was all made in Japan and stuff. It was pretty dope. It was really dope, actually. I don't know many people. Everyone I ask, you know, that's older, they don't even fucking remember it. I'm like, damn, I used to fucking watch that fucking on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think, or Thursdays and Fridays. Only 2 I liked on there, but the other 3 were pretty cool. I just slept a little bit later. I'd get up for Grandizer and Guy King. Each 2 versus Diaz, 9 o'clock. So yeah, Bare Knuckles on at 9 o'clock too. Maybe we cover both. I really just want the co-main in the main event. There's another fight on that card, on the boxing card. I want to see. These are guys that a lot of people probably don't know, or if they do, you know, they're fucking boxing heads. You know what I mean? I love boxing. Boxing was first before anything for me. I've been watching fucking UFC since it first came out. It's just it's the truth. What the fuck is that? Is my shit fucking on? Hey, if you got Sean, if you can share this, dude. If you're still there, kid. Any of you guys share this, please. Like, share it to fucking share it to fucking what's it called? Share it to X and fucking wherever. G Clef. So quadruple OG Clef, quadruple stab wounds, quadruple sets, right? I just figured, you know, quadruple OG Clef. So basically quadruple OG that understands fucking music. Like, I've been listening to music since I was 3-4 years old. I could definitely play a bass really well. I was playing guitar prior to a bass when I was young. You know what? I never seen none of this. I wish, like, we would have been when we were younger, and I definitely had the fucking people to do it. We had so many of us. It's just, I don't think we were worried about, it was sex, drugs, and rock and roll and rap and everything, right? I think I was the only person that liked rap and the people I hung with, but they all liked it eventually. Eventually, they all liked it. You know, they all liked certain groups, you know, the hardcore groups, the ones with attitude, you know what I mean? Because they were basically doing what we were fucking doing, you know, run the streets. Misfits card. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is, bro. Misfits boxing. I gotta say, it's a good fucking what's it called? Main event. They're both pretty fucking good. One fought on fucking Pro Box. I'll bring it up right now. Actually, that's why I was doing this. So that's the whole reason I did this. This stream was just to catch up. Gaethje, I had Gaethje. Obviously I showed you guys, right? Perfect pick. I didn't give a fuck about the, about like. Obviously, I give a fuck about the fights. I think they all played out perfectly. We had all finishes. What the fuck, except for one fight that went to this. Well, it was a finish. TKO. Couldn't continue. He could have continued, but he fucking lived to fight another day. I'm glad they, called it. I thought I heard his brother say, or maybe it was him saying, no, we still fight. But he had his head between his legs. Like, I'm not not only that, like probably to the fourth round they weren't gonna let him fight. You know what I mean? So, he showed enough balls just fighting the fourth round, and he got his ass kicked. He got humbled. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I like Ilya. Ilya is a class act, dude. He don't understand that. Gaethje comes from like my old school cloth, my generation's cloth. They're all fucking tough people. You know what I mean? Like, not saying there ain't no tough people in this generation or younger generation. There is. There's younger generation that live by the old school rules. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing to see, because hopefully we get everyone can just. I love seeing people do positive things and do good things for people. That's the only reason I started like a channel, I was coming to like beat my own demons, and I'm like, why not try to fucking inspire some people out there? And then the fucking the shutdown happened, and I'm like, and I was never doing this since 2016. It says I've been a member of YouTube since 2016 because of the videos my buddy did. The group member did like some slideshow videos. I got like one professional video, and might be doing another one this week. I'm not sure if my partner wants to do one this week. We'll do one this week in the Bronx, and we'll get this fucking documentary done too. That'll get millions of views. It should. Sanogs in the Bronx and here in Quincy, the offices here in Quincy. Sanog's here since 1903. We're the first railroad in West Quincy. Sorry if you people heard me say this before, but yeah, we had the first railroad in the United States in West Quincy, right here, right over here. This is South Quincy, but right at the beginning of West Quincy is like 8 blocks over. It was kind of like, this is where I grew up the first 10 years of my life, and then the second 10 years of my life, I grew up on Bruce Corner, where I lived there, and then ran those fucking streets and neighborhood through the 2000s, and moved back to fucking South Quincy, where I fucking was raised the first 10 years of my life. So been here for the last 21 plus years. My son just turned 21, so yeah, 21 plus years. So at least 20 plus years, because he was like 6 months old when we moved here, 8 months old. And my daughter was like 10 and a half or 11 years old when we moved here. So yeah, now it's time for me to go travel and make that fuck you money. You know what I mean? No bullshit. That fuck you money. Let me see. Yeah, so I had the perfect pick, Gaethje. Now, usually I do like 60%, 7%, but over 57% usually. You know, on UFC cards, because I pick a lot of fucking underdogs. I don't pick a lot of favorites. You know what I mean? Like, we all know basically who's gonna win, but MMA, you just never fucking know what that mixed martial artist is going through. You don't know if they just had a fight with their girlfriend, their wife. You don't know if they're injured. There's a million scenarios. A million. 1,000,001. So yeah, in boxing, usually you know who's gonna win. But even in boxing, like there's been a lot of fucking upsets. You know what I mean? Fucking Buster Douglas with Tyson, even though Buster Douglas got a 25 fucking second count. It should have been over. When Tyson dropped him, that should have been the fight right there, because he didn't fucking up. He didn't start counting for about 10, 8, 9 seconds or 10 seconds before he counted to 10. He almost gave him fucking extra fucking 10 seconds. You go back and watch that fucking count. While you're at it, watch Tyson fight and fucking Razor Ruddock twice. The 2 wars they had. This is after Tyson lost the belt and won it back. People say Tyson couldn't go through adversity. He went through adversity fine. He did really well. Yeah, this Misfits card's going to be good, Sean. I'm psyched too, brother. I really am, bro. Something looks weird on my fucking... Oh, shit, I don't even got my fucking camera on. I'm fucking sorry, people. I'm just freezing out. Oh, shit. I'm freezing out of my fucking... office / fucking studio. It's a studio because I had some kid put up all the wood. You know, we got the wood together, and it was right at the beginning of the shutdown. It cost me like 3 times the amount for the wood. And I said, fuck the wall, like 2/3 across the sun porch, and get better audio. You know what I mean? It's not a fucking podcast. You know? So that's what I fucking did. And still don't know technology great, but I fuck with fucking AI. I pay for AI, $20 a month. I pay $30 a month for this, or $40 a month for this, StreamYard. And like all the other apps I already have on fucking like YouTube. I watch a lot of Spotify. I'm gonna stop being on having a video version. Like this other channel, I don't know if I should keep everything on this channel. I already have other names for the other 2 channels I have built. I just haven't started them yet. But I'm gonna be traveling a lot, so I figure I'll document it every day for people, and whoever I want to have podcasts with other people out there in the world, and so people can learn, inspirational people not influencers, people that have actually made a lot of money in their life and probably came from fucking nothing. The underdog story, you know what I mean? I'm going to do it different than anyone else does it. And I'm going to try to talk to the government people and the officials of these countries. Because honestly, I think this president and maybe... I'm not sure. I'm not really good with this shit. But Clinton maybe and Obama, I think they all talk. But we all know this president right here. He goes fucking everywhere and talks to every leader. I think it's really important that why don't we all just make money together and stop worrying about fucking we should stop worrying about wars with each other. You know what I mean? That's just who's got the biggest fucking fucking middle leg penis. That's all that is, ego. You know what I mean? But America does stand for good, and there's really good Russian people, Chinese people, good North Korean people. Like there's good people everywhere. Like we just don't like communism because we were born in a democracy. You know what I mean? So you can't expect us to understand. I read Nietzsche a little bit, and a little bit Freud and shit, a little bit, just check them out. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to read, like the Bible. I read 3 times. I still don't understand it. That's why I read like this once a day. It's just like one page a day. It's just Jesus listens. Just 1 page a day. It kind of makes you understand the fucking the Bible as I'm swearing. Try it not to. So I'm gonna bring up the fights real quick. Let's see, I'll bring them up on the fucking screen. Yeah, boom, share screen, boom, boom, boom. There we go. You know what? We'll go over the boxing card that I'm going to be covering, and we'll go over the UFC card. Let me see. Fight Center right here. Yep. We're good. I think you guys can see this. Yes, you can. All right, good. Okay. It'll stop moving in a second. Bare knuckle, Soto versus DeLeon. No. What's his name? Won the fucking heavyweight championship. Alowski, right? I wonder when he's this is on the zone, people. So this H2O versus JoJo, this should be a good fight. Look at the cut he had there, man. That's a bad cut right over the eyebrow. That's a bad cut. 34-9-1. Look at this, 1-4 in his last. But here's the thing: he fought Roca, and he fought Regis. He fought Regis Progress, who's a tough kid. We all know he's a tough kid. But look, unanimous decision. So he lost those fights, you know. Not like he's losing the tomato cans, you know what I mean? He beat Valencia, Diaz, Hoy. He's beaten some good. He's lost Montoya. He lost a really good fighters. KO, Golden Boy, Pro Box, boxing. He won a decision, and then Progress. Rocha. 2 months, 3 weeks. So 3 months ago. So he's fighting a lot, you know, which is good. Let me see, 2. It really, you know, it's like MMA with boxing. Like usually when you lose a fight, a big fight, your biggest fight, you kind of get put on the shelf, and you're lucky if you get another shot. At least with MMA, you get a shot to read even 3 losses, sometimes 4 losses. You get a chance to fucking make it up. But this is let's see. Yeah, 95. Tapology ain't the place to look for. It's the place to look for MMA. It's not the place to look for 139 people picked this. They're WL boxing fans. That's how much MMA fans do not like boxing, but they love MMA. But there's a lot of boxing fans that don't like MMA, which it's nuts to me because I love both of them. It doesn't make sense not to like them both. The Sweet Science has been around a lot longer than fucking any other fighting fucking other than martial arts itself. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's been around thousands of years, right? Okay. I'm just talking about since they kept record. You know, they kept records and belts and titles. When it was Queensberry rule, you know, bare knuckle, like street fight. But there was rules. Long Beach, tic-tac. Long Beach. Lopez, Anderson, Sylve, Ingram, Cushing. There's some good fights on there. I think there's like 9 fights, I think, altogether. I don't know why it ain't popping up like the whole card. Oh, here it is. So David Lopez is a good fight right there, but it's only 8 rounds. There's 10 rounds. Like I don't understand these, but it's all right. They're still young or whatever. 13-1, 34-9-1. Diaz. Sylve. 13-1-0. Born 2004. Geez, a year before my son. My daughter's 94. Long Beach. Born in 94. My daughter, my firstborn. Fights out Las Vegas. Let me see. Cancel. What the fuck? Talk about bad luck, huh? You know what? Even fighting for like charity, like people wouldn't show up. Like you say you're gonna fight, you make the commitment, you know, and you don't even show up. I don't think it's 8 fights. 8 fights we got on this guy. This kid's fucking not at all. I don't think he's really good actually. He's got skills, but this kid right here is a warrior. This kid's really tough. Let me see. 34-9-1. It's not horrible. I mean, it's not fucking elite, but it's not horrible. Look at all these losses. But look at all the wins in the beginning. Look at that. Whoa, he just went on a run. Yeah, look at that. He won the belt. Oh, yeah, he fucking good. That's right. I remember. I knew this kid. I watched this kid before. I'm like, I remember this kid from like, I really didn't watch boxing in the 2000s because the Klitschko's were so boring to me. And Tyson Fury caught my interest a little bit, you know, earlier in his early career. Look at this fucking guy. He's almost 7 feet, whatever the fuck he is. And fuck, Jesus Christ. And this kid knows how to fucking, like, has footwork, knows how to throw punches, jabs, and more fucking, you know, exciting more than the fuck Klitschko's. Actually, one of the Klitschko's was pretty. Wow, look at this. This is a majority. So he fought Matchroom Boxing, Golden Boy, Pro Box. He's fought with the big boys. We all know Pro Box is the shit. Anyone who says it ain't, they're just haters. And I love Zuffa, what Zuffa's doing too. But let's give Pro Box TV their fucking due because they and Tyson Fury and fucking Wilder from bringing back heavyweight boxing, because heavyweight boxing used to be the best man on the planet, but in all reality, we all know it's the UFC champion, you know, the heavyweight champion. Because if you're in a room, is the lightweight champ going to get out of there? Probably got a better chance, faster, right? But that's when size fucking matters. So as bad man on the planet now is like the UFC fucking heavyweight champion. And don't think boxers can't fight. Trust me, they can street fight and they can fucking. They have fucking. There's a lot of them that grew up in this fighting in the streets. Trust me, that's why they probably became boxers in the first place. That's why I boxed. I mean, I boxed. I used to like hitting the bag after I would lift weights, just to like get that stiff feeling. I like the pump once in a while, but once in a while you just feel too stiff because you lift way too heavy weights, and you just want to hit the heavy bag, loosen the fuck up. So let me see. This fight is good too, right here, people. Oh yeah, this fight right here. David Lopez 8-0 versus Barrero 12-1. This is a good fight too. This ain't a bad fight here either. 18-0 versus 9-0. Someone's all gotta go. Ingram versus Cushing. That's a good fight. 8-0-1. Sylvain versus Amir Anderson. Amir Anderson can fight this kid. Look at the eyes don't lie, man. 7-0, 8-0-1. I got Anderson in this fight. If we could play some bets, I'll put like $5 bets on these just to show you guys how to take fucking. You know what? Like, if I was, I think I put like $5-10 on Gaethje. I think I won like fucking 30 or 60, fucking $6 or something on Gaethje. But if I like anytime I have a feeling on something, like a really gut feeling, it happens because I know Gaethje trains hard. I know he's willing to die in that fucking ring. I really know that. I know he is. I know for sure he is. When he beat Tony Ferguson, I'm like, no one ever did that to Tony Ferguson prior to him. If you watch MMA long enough, you know that too. You know, Tony Ferguson, he should have took some time off after that fight, Tony, for a year. You know what I mean? He might not have a fucking this huge losing streak in the UFC if he took a year off and rested his brain. And I hope Ilya does the same thing. Because goddamn fucking Gaethje's hurt some fucking people. Oh, what the fuck? He's hurt some fucking people. Hurt some people's careers, man. Why the fuck ain't the fucking thing on it? Hold on. Let me see. Start here. Let's see. Cyril guy reminds me, it looks like Anthony Joshua. Yeah, he's a big boy, but Lamont Brewster beating Vladimir, yep, that's the older brother. You're right. I believe it was a big upset. Tyson Fury beat him up too when he had the belt. Super quick and only 1 minute, 15 minutes. The weigh-in today. That's all it was, dude. I didn't watch that, bro. I didn't get to watch it, Sean. Did anyone miss weight? All the fights come through. I don't think anyone's gonna miss weight after that fucking card was so good. You know what I mean? Like, we were kind of disappointed. Not with the main event of Coleman. We thought it was gonna be like 10 championship fights. You know what I mean? 12, 11. You could tell 7 fights ain't enough. You know what I mean? It's like you need 10, at least double digits. But it was a card. You know what I mean? And the way it ended, I mean, it was fucking. I just knew it could beat fucking Elliot Poirier. I knew he could beat Patty. I was like, there's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit. And the way he's grabbing his neck and fucking hitting him with uppercuts every chance he got. Every time Poirier set to fucking throw punches, Gaethje was jabbing him. You know what I mean? He's fucking really hurting him. Boss missed by 3 pounds. That's what, is he still gonna fight though, bud? That's all. I was just wondering, did we lose any fight? But Gaethje fought like he. I remember him fighting Ferguson, so smart, and I've seen him fight other fighters smart. You know what I mean? Like Fiziev. You know what I mean? Fight smart. Only person who dominated him, made him look fucking horrendous, was Khabib, and Holloway. Gaethje, like, had the balls to go in there for the last 10 seconds. It fucking exchanged when he was dead fucking tired. Not only that, I think he was getting beat at the time. You know what I mean? In that part of the fight with the last 10 seconds left. So he had the balls to get in there and swing, throw fucking bangers. So did fucking Max, but that's the reason he got knocked the fuck out. I was going to get knocked the fuck out. Or they could have just took each other's shots, Yeah, I fucking Sarukian bet $1 million on him and a couple friends put $1 million on Gaethje, and they made like $5.7 million. I wish I would have put like a 1,000 down or fucking 100 down on fucking that fight. Would have been good. 100 would have been good. When I knew Gaethje was going to win, because I knew he was going to humble him. Patty said the same fucking shit to them. Everyone, I don't know why Justin's such a fucking underdog every time. I don't fucking get it. He's what's he, 9-2 now as a fucking underdog? It's about time. Like Vegas. Maybe it's Vegas giving fucking MMA fans or the MMA gods a fucking a break. I don't fucking know. What the fuck is it? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my shit, man. Let's see. There it is. Let me see. It should pop up in a second. You'll see a circle go in the middle of the screen. And then it'll pop right up. Let me see. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, so these two fights are real. Those actually, these first three, the last 3 fights, are really good. This is even good, a good fight right here. The last 4 fights, actually, these last 4 fights are really good. This is a good fight. 38-8 and 3 versus 18-0. Young guy fighting an older guy. Look at his record. He's got 40, almost 50 fights. Probably has fucking 100 or 200 fucking amateur fights too. Look at this, 0-0 versus 0-0. 6 2-minute rounds. Here's the thing I want to know. MMA women fight 5-minute rounds. Why can't women fight 2-minute, 3-minute rounds in fucking boxing? That's amateur rules for men and women. 2 minutes. I don't know if women get a minute in fucking amateurs. I don't know. You want equality and everything? Come on, man. Like, I just see women fight so much harder. I know boxing is different and everything, but all fights are still on. Kevin Boss. All fights are still on. Good, Sean, brother. All right, so I'm going to put that up there, brother, for people to see. GSP made 170 after his Hughes here. Yeah, dude, he's a bad dude. He's one of the best ever, dude. He should be in the top 5 forever. Like him, Demetrius Johnson, inside the octagon, what they've done inside the octagon, not outside. Khabib, I'm trying to think who else. Iceman made a big impact. There's a lot of guys that made big impacts. Gracie, you know, the Gracies. There's a lot of people that made big impact. I think the Iceman was the most exciting. And then John Jones, right? Very exciting. I remember Andrei Arlovsky when people were avoiding him when he had the fucking fangs. Like, I remember, like, you remember, Sean. I know you remember some older people. You remember the guys that started it, you know. Cancel fizzles. We have one canceled on this one, but I think it says fizzle bouts, but I think it's absolutely fizzled. Ingram, let me see. Maybe it is. Cushing. Oh, so Cushing's coming on. Oh, shit. So, yeah, Ingram, this fight right here, Devin Cushing, this kid's stepping on fucking days' notice, probably, or a couple days' notice. It's hard for him because he's been fucking, like, training for another type of fighter. And this kid could actually fight, and he's... Why did it fizzle, though? That's why I'm just trying to see why it fizzled. Oh, yeah, here it is right there. Canceled. Okay. It's all good, topology. It's all right. You don't have to explain why. I'm just looking. Let me see. Ingram pushing 34%, 2%, 5%. Yeah. People are just going to go with fucking what's it called on here. Especially on topology. They're going to go with favorites. You know, topology does a good job with MMA. And you know what? They tell us, I don't even have to go on BoxRec most of the times. Because they give us the times, I think they've only been wrong like once or twice. So I'm not good. They're an MMA channel, and they keep the boxing up in the regional scene and Muay Thai. I think they only really do one championship and a few other. But there's fights every day in Thailand. I think I don't know if I'm going to Uruguay or Brazil or fucking Thailand first. I'm not sure. I'll know after this week. I'll know, but I'll definitely be there before the second week of July. That'll be the latest. Might be before then. I just got a few more things to do before I leave. I have to have things running very smoothly before I leave. I'll be back in 3 months, you know. Look, I don't care what people think. You know what I mean? People always the people that, you know, they don't understand. Like, I got fucking shit I want to do with my life. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't all about fucking, it's about getting that fuck you money. Now I raise my kids. I'll always be my kids. I'll always be a father to my kids, you know. But after you raise your kids and they're both done college and one's killing it and one's got one more year left, I gotta, you know, I'll be around back and forth for a year and a half. You know, my son's done that at the next around this time next year, so he'll be done with college. And I'll have fucking 3 places in fucking 3 different countries or something. I'll have a place here too in America, obviously. KSW tonight. Oh, fuck it. Isha must be doing like fucking 5 cards in a row, man, or 10 cards in a row, or 7 cards in a row. Poor fucking kid. But he makes money, man. Doing it. Here's the, oh, that's tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to look at it anyways. Hold on. Yeah, these Australia fights at 3 in the morning, like, if I knew what these fights were, where they were on, I'd fucking cover them, man, because I like Australian boxing fans. They're like, remind me of English, you know, UK fans. Right there, watch. Right there. Edwards, Martin, 3 a.m. Fucking Australia, New Zealand region. I would fucking watch this. I don't know where to fucking watch it. Maybe it's on fucking ESPN. Who would say Top Rank? KSW. UFC is UFC. UFC next week is like 9 in the morning for East Coast Americans, Northeast. Well, East Coast Americans. Queensberry. That's a good fight, actually, right there. If I didn't have 2 cards to do already, YouTube,